Welcome back to Coach Talks, episode number 2. I've got some action-packed content for you, so we're going to dive right in. Today's topic is on different ways to meal prep. You obviously all know that it is super important to try to get the best quality, nutrient-dense food that you can, and the easiest way to guarantee that, you guessed it, cook it from your own home. So we'll talk through 8 different ways really quick for you to be able to make sure that you're doing most of your meal prep. One, this will save you money because you will not be eating out and doing things last minute. It will save you stress, and it will obviously save you energy because you're going to be doing things in advance to be prepared in the moment when you need it, instead of thinking like, where am I going to order out from tonight? Which, don't get me wrong, you don't have to do this for all of your meals. I'd highly recommend that at least one night a week you give yourself a chance to eat something, go out and indulge. You know, we're all about balance, but let's dive into those different ways to prep. Number one, you can do your full send Sunday. Spend 3 or 4 hours mapping out everything, go to the grocery store, figure out what all you want to prep for that week. Maybe it's 5 meals or 5 days of full meals, and then you piece the rest together. You could do all 6, 7 days, but I would leave a little bit of room for flexibility or freedom to be able to like say, hey, you know what? Today's crazy. I'm going to eat out, but I've got the rest of my week planned. That would obviously mean getting all of your proteins, your veggies, your carbs, your fats, mapping those out like we do on the meal planner sheets, and then prepping all of it in one day, putting each meal in its own container. So when you're ready to heat it up or ready to eat it, you just grab the meal, prop it, and go. Option number 2 would be ingredients only. This is another kind of like overlooked way to be able to make sure that you have everything you need. You can go through and say, I'm going to cook my same things, right? Proteins, carbs, veggies, fats, and I'm going to store them, not put into specific meals. So I put all my chicken in one container, all my beef in another container, all of my carbs and veggies in other containers. So when I'm ready to eat, I can just go mix and match, put those in like your actual meals for the next day, or mix and match in the evening when you get home. But that's another simple way to do it. Number 3, this is one that's popular in our household, is breakfast prep. Doing something like an egg bake, overnight oats, breakfast burritos, something to be able to wake up in the morning for when you've got a lot going on and need to get your day started quick, but don't either have time or want to wake up early enough to still get a good quality breakfast in. This is a great option. That way you can just literally like have breakfast ready to rock and roll. And it pairs really well with number 4, which is your daily dinner double up. Another thing that is super consistent in our household is every night my wife, Brittany, you guys know her, she enjoys cooking. So she'll cook dinner most nights of the week, and we will eat literally the exact same thing the next day. So we're cooking a double batch at dinner, storing it, eating it for lunch the next day. We have most of our breakfast prepped on the mornings, especially when we need to get out of the house. Those two match up really well together. Option number 5, you could go through and do like same meal. I don't recommend this one if you're somebody who likes to enjoy like the different tastes and flavors of food, and it's also not the best for getting a wide variety of nutrients. But if you are like drilled down, you're ready to really see some progress, and you're open to eating some of the same things, you can literally say, I'm going to eat the same thing for breakfast and the same thing for lunch and the same thing for dinner every day. And I'm just going to hit it on repeat, and I'm only going to prep that same meal. Option number 6, we could do a double meal prep throughout the course of the week. So maybe just like pick any random 2 days that are 3 or 4 days apart. Maybe like a Sunday and a Wednesday, I do like an hour and a half to 2 hours on each one of those days. That way I can still have fresh pre-prep meals. For me, I would rather do that if I'm batch prepping, because nobody loves to eat the thing that you cooked on Sunday on the following Friday. So that's another really good way to mix it up, is prep in bulk, but do it in 2 days a week so you can split it up and keep it fresh. Number 7 is grab and go snacks. This is another really popular one for when you're busy, but you need to get that like 4th meal. Maybe you're short on your protein. If that's a problem you have, this is a great one. Pre-prep like a yogurt cup. Protein shakes are great for this. You could go through and like buy some like chopsticks, or pre-prep some healthier snacks on the side, like some fruit, some vegetables, something low calorie to dip them in. But that might be an option to be able to help you meet your targets if you're coming up short on certain things, is having those pre-prep snacks. Number 8 is the most simple one possible, and it is doing a done-for-you meal prep service. There's a reason we partner with Kitch. It is not because it's something that's super lucrative for us. In fact, we don't really make hardly anything on it. So when we recommend that to you, it's because we genuinely use it and believe it as coaches. Right now, what we do in our household is the breakfast only. We usually prep it like 3 or 4 mornings worth of breakfast. We do the daily dinner double up for like 3 or 4 nights throughout the week. And we do Kitch meals for 3 or 4 days. And so you don't have to use just one of these options, but put them together, use them, talk to your nutrition coach, use the meal prepping sheets we have, but planning it in advance is going to save you a lot of time, effort, energy, and it's going to help you get closer to your goals, getting good quality, nutrient dense meals. And we're here to help you with that. So remember, at the end of the day, you know you should not be eating out a lot. Eating out some, no big deal. We do it, you should do it too. But the best way to stay on track with getting to your goals is to make sure you are the one prepping your food or getting it from a prep source somewhere else that you can trust. So I'll drop the kitchen link here so you guys can check that out. You know where to find it. If you have questions or need help, hit your nutrition coach up. But thanks for tuning in.